Good morning. Thank you so much for coming to watch our play today, Noah Now. And thank you to Brother Walter and our many helpers that made this possible.
Why do we call the play Noah Now? Jesus said that when he comes back, the world will be like it was in the time of Noah. As it was in the days of Noah, so will the coming of the Son of Man. Notice the violence.
How big was the ark compared to this chapel? The chapel is as tall as the ark, 45 feet, but the ark was 75 feet wide and 450 feet long. See 3 giraffes tall, 2 school buses wide, and 1.5 football fields long.
Did you know there are over 300 accounts of the flood all over the world?
About 1,000 years after Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden, there lived a man whose name was Lamech. Lamech had a son named Noah. Look, here comes Noah and his wife now. When Noah was 500 years old, he had 3 sons named Shem, Ham, and Japheth. During this time, the sons of God married the daughters of men who did not love God. These children grew to become great warriors and men who did not obey God. Whoa, look at these strong men. At this time, the world was filled with violence. Everyone did whatever they thought was right. Oh no, they even robbed people. When God saw all the wicked people on the earth, he was very sad. He saw that the heart of man was evil. So God decided to send a flood that would destroy everything on the earth. There was one man, Noah, who found grace in God's eyes. Yes, Noah was a good man who walked with God. And he'll show us his plan. God told Noah that he would send a flood to destroy all the wicked people on the earth. But God wanted to save Noah and his family. So God told Noah to build a massive boat called an ark. Noah and his family built the ark 75 feet wide and 450 feet long and 45 feet tall. Noah told all of the wicked people around him that God would destroy them all with a flood, but none of the people listened. All the people cared about was eating, drinking, and getting married. Noah and his family were told to gather every kind of food into the ark so they could feed themselves and all the animals. Noah and his family obeyed God. Yes, just look at all the food that they brought into the ark. And God told Noah to take 2 of each kind of animal into the ark, 1 male and 1 female. This was so the animals could be saved from the flood. Then all the animals came into the ark too.
Here come the animals, 2 by 2. God must have told them what to do. To the ark, pair after pair, they swim. Birds and the beasts.
The ark is the place God said to go. The birds and the beasts and the reptiles too, they make the ark look like a zoo. Wow, look at the cake that Noah has. Noah was 600 years old when the rain began to fall. Noah and his family were safe inside the ark with all the animals, and God would protect them from the flood. Then God shut the door. After 7 days, the winds and rain began. On the 17th day of the 2nd month, the rain started falling. Water came from everywhere, the sky, the ground, and the seas. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Look at the water rising. The waters grew and grew until they covered the whole earth. There was so much water on the earth that all the hills and mountains were covered and the ark floated on the surface. All the wicked people were killed by all the water, and not a single person or animal on the earth was left alive. Only Noah and everyone in the ark were saved by the water. They were alive in the ark. Thankfully, the rains finally lightened up. The waters of the flood were on the earth for 150 days. Then God remembered Noah and everyone in the ark. God sent a wind to dry up the waters. On the 17th day of the 7th month, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. Look, this is how the Ararat Mountains look today. The water continued to dry up and the tops of the mountains could be seen again. After 40 more days, Noah opened the window of the ark. He wanted to know if the earth was dry, so he sent out a raven. This raven flew to and fro, but it never came back. Then Noah sent out a dove. The dove could not find anywhere to rest, so she went back to Noah. 7 days later, Noah sent the dove out again, and this time she returned with an olive leaf in her beak. Noah knew that the waters were all dried up. Noah waited another 7 days to send out a dove a third time, but this time she did not return. So God told Noah to go out of the ark with his wife, his sons' wives, and all of the animals. They were so happy to go outside and refill the earth with people and animals. Everybody in front of the ark. Noah built an altar to God and offered some of each kind of clean animal and bird to God to thank him for saving them inside the ark. This pleased God very much. God said that he would never again send a flood to destroy the earth. God made a covenant with Noah and his family. He promised to never again send a worldwide flood. Look at the rainbow. God put a beautiful rainbow in the sky to remind everyone of his covenant. Every time it rained and the rainbow came out, God would remember his promise.